So we're back to Deadzone, and it's been a little bit longer than I had hoped before I got back to this, but we're going to talk about the Plague today. They're kind of what I see is the main, I guess, antagonists to, like, the corporation enforcers and stuff. Kind of like the overall bad guys, I guess. I think of them as like the chaos type of units. Anyway, they have... Here's an assortment of guys, I guess. Basically, there are artifacts, alien artifacts, and they, when opened, they transform some people or beasts into what they call Stage 1 plagues. And these big guys call them Stage 1s. And then those guys basically go on rampages, and some people that then they attack, if they don't die, they can turn into Stage 2s, which are, I mean, they're still big, but they're not quite as big and ferocious as those guys. And then if the Stage 2s then attack people, the ones that don't die can change into Stage 3s. And Stage 3s, they say, retain a little bit of their humanity, I guess, so not like morality and stuff like that, but they can use weapons and tools, and I guess they talk about maybe flying spaceships or something, being able to transport the other than plague across worlds, stuff like that. So anyway, here's a little bit of, like I said, a look at some of them. We'll go into details. So I figure we'd start at the top with the Stage 1s. I believe they call this Stage 1A. So here's what their cards look like. Like I said, they're big brutes. When they come into contact with the artifact thing, whatever it is, then they turn into these beasties. Like all armor-plated, huge, ferocious. They said that they're kind of like big generals. So they're the ones who lead all the plague, probably because they're the first of them. So there's them. And these are Stage 2s. Like I said before, they qualify them as 2As, I guess. Anyway, they're the second level, so when the big old ones don't kill something, then they're infected and they become 2s. There are a couple different versions of them. There's this little brutish guy, just kind of like, I don't know, crouching, I guess. There's this guy who's just kind of screaming and going, it was this big, this big. And then there's this guy jumping over a wall. I found these ones incredibly difficult to put together, but maybe that was just me, I don't know. There's really no easy way, I thought, to get it over the wall. But I made it work. I think this one has some wire in it. Or this one. I don't know. Anyway, they're there. They look pretty cool, though. I think they're supposed to be more beast-like than the ones. They've lost a lot of their own cognitive powers, I guess I would say. So, there's the Stage 2s, though. Stage 3s are the lowest on the plague, I guess, scale. They're the ones that are most close to humans, I guess. Keep some of their humanity. Like I said, not morals necessarily, but the fact that they can use weapons and tools. These are just the generic ones. I believe they just have like some sort of guns. This one has a gun and a knife, kind of running. So there's these ones again, the one with the running and knife, and then there's this guy. So there's the generic ones. Continuing with the Stage 3s, this one they call a general. I guess it's because he's pointing and maybe sort of issuing orders with his knife. I don't know. He's got a gun and a knife. Pretty much the same as the other ones, just Like I said, just that definition or defining name of general. So next we have stage 3s with, it looks like heavy machine guns. Yeah, HMGs. So here's the card again. Here's what the model looks like. So yeah, they're both just big old machine guns. These are the stage 3s with boomsticks. So there's that, boomsticks. Look like big old grenade launchers. Pretty neat. Yeah, so both of them are the same. Okay, these are the last of the humanoid stage 3s. So these ones are, it's just a stage 3 mortar team. So it actually is 2 guys and a mortar. There's a guy that carries the shell. Actually, this one's better. Somehow I lost a head in my carpet. So that one actually has the official head. If you can see it. But anyway, there's that guy, and then there's just a guy going, hey, shoot over there. So, now, just a little mortar. I think you can put the mortar on a base, I just haven't, because I'm not sure if I have enough bases for all my guys yet. But anyway, that's the last of the, like I said, humanoid stage 3s, so let's move on to what's left. Okay, so these are the last of the stage 3s. These ones are 3Ds, though. I don't think it's 3D for dog, but that's kind of how I thought of it. They're called hellhounds, so they are like dogs. There were 2 different versions. There was this one, and then a jumping one. I ended up having to make one of these because a cat sat on mine and broke the foot. Because these are kind of flimsy. But anyway, I think it works out anyway, so, or still. But they look pretty cool besides that. I've always been a fan of dog-type units, so. Next we've got Plague Swarms. So here's their card. From what I can tell is they're just a bunch of, like, rats and bugs. They're just swarming. So, giant, like, centipede things. And some rats down here. So, vermin of all sorts, I bet. The last piece of my Plague army, then, that I got is the Plague Teraton. If I remember right, they're like, to be honest, like giant turtle guys. Is what they looked like to me, and I think it was Dreadball has them. So, big old, beastly armored. Ooh, of course I would drop it. Anyway. But yeah, so that's the last of the Plague guys. We'll probably continue with the rest then. Thanks for watching.